Okay, I'm born with congenital glaucoma. Glaucoma is just thing like you have a pressure where you have to take medicine to control the level of the pressure in the eye. So I didn't take any medicine at all until I was like, I think about 9 years old or so. So in the beginning, I was feeling a lot of headaches and drowsiness and things like that. Then nobody knows why until I went to see the doctor to treat the glaucoma. So from very young, I thought, everybody has this vision that I had. Everybody seeing things blur. And until like I'm a bit older, then I realized, hey, how come my friends can do better? Like, last time we play the marble, goalie they call, and then they were throwing marble at the distance, and they can hit, which I cannot. Then I realized, oh, there's a difference. They can see further than I can. My mother was especially very protective over me. I expect from doing a lot of house errands. So I have my honeymoon, during my first few years until like 9, 10 years old. I was just playing all the way until like my doctor told my mother, you have to bring him to school. Then my mother said, what school? They didn't know that there's a school for the blind. When I went to school, that's where my education really started to be able to adapt as a blind person. I learned a lot of things, how to take care of myself, how to do a lot of household chores, personal grooming, and how to get along with other people. I'm actually put in a residential school. That means I have to stay in the school for 2 weeks away from my parents. So the teachers will be all very strict. There's no special treatment for me. So I learned to be more independent that way. And then after I went on to mainstream school, where I had to mingle with the sighted students. They also had these teachers called resource teacher that will support us in the academic areas. I'm actually learning Braille. The teachers at the school do not know Braille. I mark my script, they have to get a teacher to transcribe my Braille answers into printed answers. I think I can go on because of all these teachers that helped me. And I went on to junior college. I still remember one teacher who actually forced me to take PE. So he just said, you do whatever you can. You cannot, then you stop. Blind student at the time, we actually were exempted from PE, were exempted from assembly, everything we were exempted, You give us an idea that, a mindset, oh, we are blind, we can be exempted from all these things, But when I was a student, I loved to be exempted. Last time we were in the afternoon session, right? The assembly is during like the last period, Then while they are having assembly, singing Marikita, we are walking towards the bus stop, saying bye-bye, We are so happy. But we didn't know that this is actually harmful towards us, ultimately. If you're going to carry on protecting us, then there's no room for us to grow. Yeah, I think we need to move out of our comfort zone and to grow that way. At the time we talk about integration, integrated into the mainstream. So from there, JC onwards, I learned to force myself to mingle with other people.
For us to strike out a conversation with strangers is not easy, really. You may be approaching someone who's very sulky on the day, but we cannot know what. We approach them and we cannot scold them. So appreciate you all come forward to us, even come and say hello. I think that is very good.
My parents actually passed away when I was very young, so I was left as an orphan. After my A-level, right, I can get into the U, but my sister just got married, so she shifted out. Then my brother just gone into BMT. So I'm actually left all alone at home. And there's a time when I have to go to the U. Anywhere is full of steps. So I have to be real careful. So I go there and familiarize myself with the place first before the school starts. Just saying that I'm doing a lot of preparation work beforehand. And why I do it is because at my time to go to the U is not easy. And I'm blind some more. I'm given the opportunity, I want to waste it. It's a struggle, and many times I almost give up. If not for the many people who helped me along the way. I call them my heroes, unsung hero. Yeah. The government always talk about the education, upgrading, upskilling and all for all people. I think this is even more so for people with a disability. I look back, I think I glad that I never give up, and I'm glad that I went through the education. At that time, in the late 80s, technology is not great. So I don't have a computer with a software synthesizer to me. So I really need human assistance. And then I chose English language. I thought English language linguistic, wow, no need to read so much. But unfortunately, it's not so. So I had to read a lot of things, a lot of articles and books and things like that. So I was looking around, I was asking the lecturer, getting their permission to take record their lectures. And then there was one tutor, and then she came forward to me and said, "You need help, I can help you." But she was not my teacher, but she volunteered. So we get our contact each other, and then everything that I need to read, I pass to her. She'll read. So every time I listen, I can hear the background, very, very nice sound, the cricket. Sometimes she'll read until she yawn, So I was thinking, wow, she actually do this out of her own heart. She don't have to do it, she's not my teacher at all anyway. And then she do it until late at night after her class in NUS. I was encouraged in the sense because of heroes like her who sacrifice her time, her energy, her sleep to record for me. So if I just give up, I wrong her. I wrong her. Yeah, I think education is so important in Singapore, all the more for a person with a disability. So if you say that it's difficult, I think you just have to look at people who in the past, even without technology, they can do it. I think you can just look at people who have overcome it, and that will actually give you an inspiration to say that things can happen. If others can do it, you can actually do it also. My name is Yong. I believe that everybody should pursue their education. If I can do it, you can do it too.